In today's show, Bitcoin hits $38,000 for the first time, pushing the crypto market cap to now above 1 trillion, as you can see right here. And the Bitcoin market cap is at an all-time high now of $713 billion. And as Max Keiser points out, my 2021 Bitcoin $220,000 call on track as Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. He also tweeted this morning, 220,000 in 2021 in play. Short-term target, $49,000. Let's go. And he also shared, not only does Bitcoin's black hole put capital away from fiat and gold, but its powerful, spontaneous ordering also pulls orders away from institutions, resulting in chaos. The chaos in DC yesterday is the perfect example. Bitcoin caused it. As Bitcoin skyrockets higher, expect more dynamite. That's right. And this pretty much sums up yesterday's situation. Bitcoin during the US Capitol attack. Also in today's episode, Jpmorgan Chase predicts $146,000 Bitcoin price as competition with gold escalates. That's right. Jpmorgan analysts have made a case that Bitcoin's price could reach $146,000 as Bitcoin's competition with gold heats up. Meanwhile, the firm's global strategist sees the current Bitcoin bull run as being similar to the bull run of 2017. He warns of 3 risks that could affect Bitcoin's outlook for 2021. I'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the latest tweets from Willy Woo, who says there's a lot of requests for 1 million plus buys happening right now. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, Bitcoin new all-time high, Ethereum above 1,200, most all the major altcoins breaking out. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this, plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily, premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, if interested in purchasing Bitcoin, Swan is the easiest and most affordable way to start accumulating BTC and start stacking those sats with automatic reoccurring purchases. You can start your plan today and get $10 of free Bitcoin drop right into your account. So go ahead and do that right now by clicking the link right down below this video in the description, or you can visit my direct referral link, which is swanbitcoin.com/crypto news alerts. So go ahead and do that right now and let's start stacking those sats. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have another all-time high we woke up to this morning for the king of all crypto. Bitcoin shatters 38,000, now touching 38,500 for the first time in Bitcoin history, pushing the crypto market value past 1 trillion. That's right, we finally crossed that 1 trillion milestone. As you can see right here, the market cap surpassed 1 trillion actually just yesterday, and the Bitcoin market cap is currently sitting at above $713 billion. The digital coin hit an all-time high of 38,000 at around 7 a.m. this morning, just a few hours after blowing past the $37,000 level, according to data from Coinmetrics. Now, Bitcoin was 7% higher from a day earlier. The crypto is up about 30% since the start of 2011. Not too shabby considering we're just getting this year started, and in the past 12 months Bitcoin has surged nearly 370%. So congratulations to all Bitcoin hodlers. Bitcoin's resurgence has been attributed to a number of factors, including more buying from large institutional investors. High-profile investors like Paul Tudor Jones, for example, have been buying the digital currency, and Paul Tudor Jones says Bitcoin is the fastest horse in the race. Many Bitcoin bulls say the crypto is akin to the digital gold, a potential safe haven asset and a hedge against inflation. And in a recent research note, Jpmorgan analysts said Bitcoin could hit $146,000 in the long term as it competes with gold as an alternative currency, which I'll be breaking down for you in greater detail a little later here in the show. Now, the investment bank strategist noted that Bitcoin would have to become substantially less volatile to reach this price. However, Bitcoin is known for wild price swings and volatility, as we all know, but it's important to point out that the volatility has slowed down in comparison to the 2017 market. We haven't witnessed 30-40% corrections like we have back then. They're much smaller as we continue to gain momentum. So the idea of Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation has continued to gain steam as governments around the world embark on large-scale fiscal stimulus programs. Analysts argue this could cause a spike in inflation. No-ish, Sherlock, right? This latest bull run in January is sure to attract the asset managers' attention to diversify even more of their assets to crypto, as they are keen on finding alternative investments such as cryptocurrency cryptocurrency or gold to hedge inflation and geopolitical risk. Simon Shen, executive director of investment and trading at crypto financial services firm Babel Finance, told CNBC. A large number of retail investors have also joined the race recently as they fear to miss out on opportunities to make easy, quick gains from the latest bull run. He added, Bitcoin's rise has also helped by moves in the space from big financial firms like PayPal and Fidelity. PayPal last year launched a feature that let its users invest into cryptocurrencies and is planning to offer crypto payments across its massive network of retailers later this year. Let's not forget that PayPal itself has over 300 million users worldwide who can now purchase Bitcoin pretty effortlessly through their platform. Also, Anthony Pompliano, the co-founder of crypto hedge fund Morgan Creek Digital, said Bitcoin has seen more adoption as a means of payment recently. The total transaction volume of Bitcoin in 2020 was greater than that of Venmo, PayPal, or Apple Pay. He claimed there was more usage of Bitcoin payment rails than some of the most popular fintech products. He told CNBC's Street Signs Europe, Bitcoin is transitioning from what used to be a contrarian idea or a contrarian trade to a consensus trade. I think that's where you're getting this repricing of the asset and the rapid price appreciation as more and more folks on Wall Street come into the asset and want exposure. But some Bitcoin critics, such as David Rosenberg, economist and strategist at Rosenberg Research, have called Bitcoin a bubble. He's quoted sharing, the parabolic move in Bitcoin in such a short time period, I wouldn't say for any security, is highly abnormal, Rosenberg told CNBC earlier this month. And all I gotta say is haters are going to hate. And as Max Keiser points out, this is Peter Schiff checking the Bitcoin price right now. He ain't telling no lies. Now, before I break down the latest analysis and predictions from Max Keiser, as well as we get into Jpmorgan's bullish price prediction of $146,000 Bitcoin price, and we check out the latest from Willy Woo. But let's first take a look at the overall crypto market. As you can see, everything right now is in the green. You gotta love it, and this year is just getting started. Bitcoin maintaining above $38,000, up about 11% for the day. Ethereum up almost 8%, trading above $1,222. Even XRP is up over 30% today, trading above 33 cents. All right, now let's check out these latest tweets from Max Keiser. He wrote, my 2021 Bitcoin $220,000 call on track as Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. And look a little closer here, that's not Uma Thurman, that is Stacy Herbert. You got that right. Max also tweeted 220,000 in 2021 in play. Short-term price target $49,000. So that's the price we're going to be watching. And as soon as we hit that, we're going to be celebrating. Once again, I also want to remind you that Max Keiser called $25,000 Bitcoin price on Christmas. We hit it. Then he called a $28,000 prediction, which he made a couple of years back. And once we hit it, we experienced a retracement of 1900, which he also predicted, not a significant pullback until we reached that price level. Then he's been calling all-time high after all-time high, and he's been the most accurate in the space. He started purchasing Bitcoin back in 2011 when it was only $1, and he's been telling us to buy it via the Keiser Report. So shout out to Max Keiser and Stacy Herbert. He also tweeted, not only does Bitcoin's black hole pull capital away from fiat and gold, but its powerful spontaneous ordering also pulls orders away from institutions, resulting in chaos. The chaos in DC yesterday is a perfect example. Bitcoin caused it. As Bitcoin skyrockets higher, expect more dynamite. And if you missed Max Keiser's recent interview he did with Daniela Cambone of Stansberry Research, I shared some of the highlights right here. I'm going with 220,000 per Bitcoin as a 2021 target, and that would bring us up to over a 4 trillion market valuation, which I think is a good 2021 objective, says Max Keiser. And he continues, we're going to catch up to gold, and that would bring us up to not quite half gold's valuation, but getting close. I think the catalyst is going to be, as I said, a major central bank failing, plus the printing is going to go absolutely way more parabolic, so we're going to see that. And regarding his gold prediction for 2021, he says if Bitcoin is at 220K in 2021, gold goes above 3,000. Gold is not going to go away. I'm not in the camp that says Bitcoin is going to demonetize gold, says Max Keiser. And regarding silver, he says, I think silver, of course, is going to be well over $100. And to check out this entire exclusive interview with Max Keiser and Daniela Cambone of Stansberry Research, be sure to check the show notes below the video in the description. And before I break down our next story of the day, Jpmorgan predicts $146,000 Bitcoin price as as competition with gold escalates. And before I break this down, let's first take a look at the overall crypto market cap sitting above $1 trillion. Don't it look so sexy? With 176 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, current Bitcoin dominance at 68.8%. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we have XRP up a whopping 47%, trading just below 34 cents. The Central Land up about 25%, trading at 11 cents. Bitcoin BEP2 up 20%, trading above 38,000 as well. We have Swiss Borg up 19%, trading at 34 cents. And Bitcoin Gold up 18%, trading at $11.23. Now checking out the biggest losers within the top 100, we have Polkadot down 4%, trading at 23 bucks. ABBC coin down 1%, trading at 18.8 cents. Then we have some stable coins. We have Band Protocol down 4%, Celsius, DAI. But as you can see, most of the crypto market currently in the green, which is definitely a bullish indicator as that market cap continues to soar. Now, out of this list of the biggest gainers and losers, which altcoins in particular are you most bullish on? Let me know in the comments right down below. Now, checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. It shows we're currently rated a 91 in extreme greed. Yesterday a 95, last week a 95, and last month a 95. I never saw three simultaneous 95s back to back, and 95 is as high as I've seen this in the previous years. Now, if you're not familiar with this Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, aka BTFD, buy that frickin' dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, like we're witnessing in the market right now, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Jpmorgan predicts $146,000 Bitcoin price. That's right. Jpmorgan published a report on Monday on Bitcoin's valuation and future outlook. We cannot exclude the possibility that the current speculative mania will propagate further, pushing the Bitcoin price up towards the consensus region of between $50,000 and $100,000, the analyst wrote. We believe that such price levels would prove unsustainable. They explain Bitcoin's competition with gold has already started in our mind, and as evidenced by more than $3 billion of inflows into the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust and the more than $7 billion of outflows from gold ETFs since mid-October. The report elaborates the market cap of Bitcoin at $575 billion. FYI, we're now above $700 billion. Currently would have to rise by 4.6 from here, implying a theoretical Bitcoin price of $146,000 to match the total private sector investment in gold via ETFs or bars and coins. The analyst added, a convergence in volatilities between Bitcoin and gold is unlikely to happen quickly and is, in our mind, a multi-year process. This implies that the above 146,000 theoretical Bitcoin price target should be considered as a long-term target. Now, Jpmorgan senior global market strategist Nicholas P., one of the report authors, also shared his 2021 outlook for Bitcoin on CNBC's Squawk Alley last week, where he's quoted sharing, there are three risks in mind. He began, the first one is the strong consensus that exists at the moment that the Bitcoin price will reach in 2021 $50,000 or $100,000. We know from other asset classes that when there is a crowded consensus, it rarely materializes as originally envisaged. He continued, the second risk has to do with the speculative money that exists among retail but also institutional investors, adding the speculative money among retail investors at the moment is not that dissimilar to what we saw at the end of 2017. Institutional investors have also built speculative positions over the past couple of months, and we see that in the CME Bitcoin futures. Mr. P asserted, I think it's wrong here to assume that all the Bitcoin ascent this year has been driven by institutional buying, and all that institutional buy-in is by long-term institutional investors. There are also speculative institutional investors. So there you have it, coming directly from Jpmorgan analysts. How ironic, considering the CEO, Jamie Dimon, once called Bitcoin a fraud and threatened to fire any of their employees for trading the king of all crypto. Oh, how times have turned, right? The third factor he discussed was whether more people will be using Bitcoin and more merchants will be accepting it in 2021, despite payments giant PayPal promising to enable Bitcoin payments at its 28 million merchants worldwide. The Jpmorgan strategist is still not convinced. He goes on to share, I don't think so. The acceptance of Bitcoin as a payment system, as a payment currency, is conditional on regulatory restrictions and approvals. As a result, it would be difficult here to imagine that next year we will see a massive change on that front. The Jpmorgan strategist concluded, I think what changed this year is the perception of Bitcoin's digital gold, but as a payments currency, it is far from seeing much of a change here. But again, we don't need the Bitcoin here to become a payment currency for the price to go up. He's right, because Bitcoin is digital gold. It's a store of value. It's a hedge against inflation. And regardless if it's used for payments or not, the price will continue to go up. All right, and before I break down the latest tweets and analysis from Willy Woo, as well as Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below the video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the market. This goes for all 660 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button right below this video to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also follow me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is cryptonewsyes. And for those of you active on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link. You'll automatically be added, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you personally on the inside. All right, now let's break down the latest tweets from Willy Woo. He wrote, "It's whale spawning season. While the narrative is institutional money, this phase, in my opinion, it's really institutions have been given Bitcoin validation, and now we have family offices serving the wealthy, rushing in, needing exposure. There's a lot of requests for 1 million plus buys happening, as you can see in this graph brought to you by Glassnode Analytics." And he continues, "This would also explain how the price has gone vertical. When you have many buyers competing against each other for the coins, you just don't sit around and wait and let the market come to your low bids. Price premium runs up, which we're experiencing right now in the market, as you can see on your graph right here on your screen." Now checking out the latest from Plan B, the creator of the infamous stock to flow model. He wrote, "Yep, stock to flow and stock to flow X models are both on track. Big question is, where does Bitcoin find its new equilibrium? 100,000 or 288,000? We will know better by December 2021. And he also tweeted that Bitcoin stock to flow model on track like clockwork. That's right, the stock to flow X model predicts $100,000 Bitcoin price by December of 2021, which is by the end of this year, and a $288,000 Bitcoin price medium average between the years 2020 and 2024. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the stock to flow model. Now for a quick recap of what I covered with you right here in today's show. Bitcoin hits 38,500 for the first time, pushing the crypto market value past $1 trillion, making history. Max Keiser just tweeted, "My 2021 Bitcoin $220,000 call on track as Bitcoin makes new all-time high, 220,000 in 2021 in play, short-term target, $49,000 per BTC. Let's go." And as he shares right here, the chaos in DC yesterday is a perfect example. Bitcoin caused it. As Bitcoin skyrockets higher, expect more dynamite. As this meme right here sums it all up, Bitcoin during the US Capitol attack, Bitcoin just continues climbing to new all-time highs quietly as the world continues in chaos. Also in today's show, I shared Jpmorgan analysts predict $146,000 Bitcoin price as competition with gold escalates. Also shared the latest analysis from Willy Woo, as well as Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go from here? Do you think we'll break $40,000 today or by this weekend? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, if interested in purchasing Bitcoin, Swan is the easiest and most affordable way to accumulate BTC with automatic reoccurring purchases, so you can start stacking those sats. Start your plan today and get $10 of free Bitcoin drop right into your account. So go ahead and do that right now by clicking the link right below this video in the description, or visiting my direct referral link, which is swanbitcoin.com/crypto news alerts. Go ahead and do that right now, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.